come with us for our weekend away at Scarefest 2024. We're staying in the hotel tonight, so we set off a bit later at around 9:30, as it's about an hour and a half drive for us, and it was so misty on the way there and quite spooky. We arrived at around 11 a.m. and managed to check straight into the hotel, and this was the first time our room's ever been ready this early. Then we got the monorail straight up to the park. We went straight to pick up our carer's ticket and ride access pass for the day. Tower Street was decorated so nice for Halloween as always, but it was around lunchtime now, so we headed straight to the lawns to get something to eat. We went for the smokehouse fries at £11, but the pulled pork was so hard, I just wouldn't recommend. It wasn't very nice. We then had a ride on Wicker Man with the ride access pass, and then went back over to the resort box office to book our scare maze for the evening, as you have to book it in person. If you have a carer's ticket, you can't book on the app. We then went over to 13 and then on Hex, and we actually got stuck on Hex as it broke down just before we got on, so we had to wait in this tunnel pre-show bit for about half an hour before it reopened. Here's some more of the Halloween theming around the park and where the kids' mazes are, but we didn't do these. The gardens definitely looked very spooky with all the mist. We then headed to Eastern Express for a snack, as it's the only non-Aramark fast food place. We then went on the Curse at Alton Manor, which was new last year, and it's so good, but the trommel tunnel was broken yet again, so overall the experience wasn't as good. We then headed up to Galactica and went to the roller coaster restaurant for dinner, and we had the hot honey chicken strips, which were quite nice. Here's the food arriving on the roller coaster track, and this is what it looked like. We then headed up to Compound, which was our first maze of the weekend and new for this year, and overall it was okay, but I definitely preferred other mazes Alton Towers have done. We then headed up to Nemesis Subterra, but were stuck in the queue for 30 minutes as it broke down and it started raining, so decided to head over to Burial Grounds, which is a free maze and was so good. The towers look so good lit up at night, and we managed to go on 13 and the Smiler, and we managed to squeeze Oblivion in as it was on a 0-minute queue before the park shut. We had another look at all of the decorations on Tower Street and all the lighting at night, which was really nice, and then we saw this duck that was upside down with all of the frogs. We then headed back up to Splash Landings for the night, so stay tuned for the Splash Landings video and our day 2 vlog. Also, for anyone using a ride access pass, this is what our pass looked like by the end of the day.